Here in Job chapter 37, Elihu is going to conclude his speech, his dialogue, the things that he was going to tell Job. And he says in here, verse 1, "At this also my heart trembleth, and is moved out of his place. Hear attentively the noise of his voice, and the sound that goeth out of his mouth. He directeth it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth. After it a voice roareth, he thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not stay them when his voice is heard. God thundereth marvelously with his voice, great things doeth he, which we cannot comprehend." So that's kind of the summarization of everything, that God is amazing and phenomenal what he can do, and much bigger and better than the rest of us. Verse 6, "For he saith to the snow, Be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. He sealeth up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work. Then the beasts go into dens, and remain in their places. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind out, and cold out of the north. By the breath of God frost is given, and the breath of waters is straitened." So this is snow. He's using a lot of winter analogies here about God brings winter upon us, and you have to go in your hole, go into hiding to get out of the crazy weather, but God is in control of all of it. And then let's see, and by watering he wearieth the thick cloud, he scattereth his bright cloud. So he also brings water and moisture, and he takes care of us. Verse 12, "And it is turned around by his counsels, that they may do whatsoever he commandeth them upon the face of the earth, in the earth. He causeth it to come, whether for correction, or for his land, or for mercy." So he's basically saying, God controls the elements. He controls the forces of nature. All nature follows God, basically. Verse 14, "Hearken unto this, O Job, stand still and consider the wondrous works of God. Dost thou know when God disposed them, and caused the light of his cloud to shine? Dost thou know the balancing of the clouds, the wondrous works of him which is perfect in knowledge? How thy garments are warm, when he quieteth the earth by the south wind? Hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong and as a molten looking glass? Teach us what we shall say unto him, for we cannot order our speech by reason of darkness. Shall it be told him that I speak? If a man speak, surely he shall be swallowed up. Now men see not the bright light which is in the clouds, but the wind passeth and cleanseth them. Fair weather cometh out of the north. God is terrible majesty. With God is terrible majesty. Touching the Almighty, we cannot find him out. He is excellent in power and judgment, and in plenty of justice. He will not afflict. Men do therefore fear him. He respecteth not any that are wise of heart." So basically, God is much greater than us. We can't fully comprehend what he does. He's in control of everything. Who are we to say what God can do or not do? How that works out, basically. So that's the end of what Elihu is saying. Now, the next chapter is going to get into Job, but not necessarily responding directly back to Elihu all the time. So let's jump over there and see Job is taking in what Elihu has said, basically. So we'll see over there.